Hey everybody, I'm Justin and this is Manal and we're from Valley Sim, and today we're going to be learning about plastic pollution.
We use plastic every day, from our toothbrushes to our water bottles to candy wrappers. But where does all this plastic go once we're done with it? Most of the plastic we use is single use, or it's only used once and then it gets thrown away.
Most single-use plastics end up in either landfills or in our oceans. In fact, there's actually something called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is a place in the middle of the Pacific Ocean where much of our plastic waste ends up. All of this plastic gets grouped together and forms an island of garbage that is 2 times larger than the state of Texas.
Each year, about 18 billion pounds of plastic flows into the ocean. This contributes a lot to pollution or the contamination of the environment. A great example of this is when your room gets really messy and there's clothes all over the floor. It's not fun living in a messy room, and it certainly isn't fun for the animals living in a polluted world. Plastic may end up in the ocean and harm marine life, such as fish and sea turtles, who may get entangled in the plastic, eat it, or starve because of it.
While you can easily put your clothes away, plastics stay in the environment for many years. This is because plastic takes a long time to decompose or break down into simpler, smaller pieces. For example, a plastic bag that you normally get at a store takes about 15 years to decompose, and plastic water bottles take over 450 years to decompose.
Plastic pollution is terrible for the environment, not only because it takes many years to decompose, but because it contains dangerous chemicals. The chemicals used to make plastic pollute our air. When inhaled by humans and animals, it can affect our health. Many people burn plastic to get rid of it, but that only makes the problem worse by releasing such dangerous toxins into the air. When chemicals of plastic are released, it may go into drinking water, which makes it unhealthy to drink and therefore harms plants and animals that use that water.
Now we are going to see how much plastic you use. When I say go, I want you to pause this video and find 5 single-use plastics in your home and bring them to your computer. Ready, go.
Everyone should do their part to reduce their environmental impact or their ecological footprint. So here are a few things you can do to reduce yours. Drink out of a reusable water bottle, use metal utensils instead of plastic ones, and buy stuff with the least amount of plastic packaging, such as bulk products or items wrapped in paper.
How big is your plastic ecological footprint? To test it, I want you to pause this video and try to find a reusable alternative to each of the single-use plastics you found earlier.
Another way to limit your ecological footprint is to reuse plastic containers. For example, try reusing the plastic bags you get from the store. Reusing plastics is a great and simple way to reduce your environmental impact. Changing your whole style and buying everything reusable can be very expensive, but if everyone just makes one small change, it can make a difference on the environment.
When you do need to throw something plastic away, always recycle it in a blue bin. To limit your ecological footprint, remember the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
For the next 3 days, we want you to track how much plastic you use. Every time you would normally throw something plastic out in the garbage can, we want you instead to put it in a separate bag or box. Once you are done, recycle it and consider these questions.
Hopefully you learned about the effects of plastic pollution and what you can do to help. If you are part of our school or library programs, please return to the digital session. If not, and you have any questions, feel free to email us at questions@valleysim.org. Great work today, and we'll catch you guys at the next one.